We're going to be replacing our Bluetti AC180 with the Bluetti AC200L. That's not good. Tell us about our new Bluetti mouse.
When I suggested it, you could have said, oh, I don't think that's safe. We are not sponsored by Bluetti at all. I have a feeling we're going to have a lot of outtakes this weekend. Oh my God. Yes. Oh,
Let's see if the generator starts this time. I feel like we're going off track.
Nope. What if you could charge the little one with the big one?
Don't touch it. It's working.
We're going to have about an hour's worth of power from a huge unit like that.
We're down to 4 degrees in the cabin. I'm supposed to be doing an intro, and I just started thinking of what I got to say. But I pressed record too soon.
We haven't done outtakes forever. When was the last time you did an outtake? We haven't screwed up.
I haven't been making any mistakes, Mouse. That's why there's no outtakes.
No, you just haven't been recording them. I have a feeling we're going to have a lot of outtakes this weekend if the camera's running with the ice and like whoop.
What do you think? Just put this in the comments below, because I would love to get your feedback. Should we include outtakes in our videos or not? Because I try to make polished videos as much as I can on my little computer, almost cinematic epics. And so I don't put all the outtakes in. Should I include the outtakes at the end? Should I do it as they happen?
It's not like we do this we don't take this seriously to get loads of likes and views. Oh, I don't know how to say this without sounding bad. That's not the purpose of the channel. Keep our parents up to date. Monitor our progress so we have this documented for our own selves. As the channel's grown, and we've grown a really amazing YouTube community, and I love the YouTube community, and I've loved that side of things. We work full time. This is a hobby.
In fact, I think most of the people that we follow them to steal their ideas for our videos. We are going off on a tangent because we're supposed to be talking about the Bluetti. This will be an outtake. Anyway, outtakes, yes or no? Let me know. On this video today, we are going to do something very exciting. We're going to be replacing our Bluetti AC180 with the Bluetti AC200L. Mouse really wanted an upgrade to a bigger unit to help power the cabin. Now, typically...
It's not all about me, you know. I think you'll find I suggested that it was a good time to get a bigger unit since our power needs were increasing so much. And then the 180 would be really good to take around the property when we're doing things like by the lake and we need power and stuff like that. And it was on sale. That was all. I
feel like we're going off track. Now, we've been running the AC 180 for the past 24 hours with the normal cabin usage to try and get an idea. No, not the past 24 hours. Scratch that, Matt. When you edit this, cut it. So we've been running the Bluetti AC180 for the past 12 hours since we arrived at the cabin yesterday. And you can see over those 12 hours, we are down to, I think it's like 29% when I checked it earlier. Over 12 hours, we've dropped, 70%. And pretty much all it's been powering is the diesel heater on medium high and some of the cabin lighting. Now, the cabin lighting you can see from the app doesn't actually consume a whole lot of power. We've got some really good energy efficient bulbs, and so it doesn't even register on the Bluetti's screen. Now, the 200L is, I think it's like just over twice as big in terms of battery capacity. So I'm expecting to get at least 24 hours out of this battery pack. Would you?
It's this diesel heater that pulls a lot more power than you think it would.
Well, the diesel heater pulls about between 20 and 30 watts, depending on what heat level it's at.
I should point out as well, we are not sponsored by Bluetti. See, this is an honest going to be review. We've loved the 180, and we usually have to recharge that Bluetti battery at least once a day. Like, we have to plug the generator in and charge it up. And that's why I think it was a good idea to upgrade.
So we're going to get it hooked up. Actually, before we do that, we should do a side-by-side comparison and just show everybody the difference between the two. And if you've seen the post that I put up a couple of weeks ago now of the side-by-side, you can see that the unit is substantially bigger. But let's drag him out and we'll show you. Tell us about our new Bluetti mouse.
It's weird. Okay, so it's bigger. So we've been running the, hang on. So we've been running the tiny cabin off of this AC180, but as time's gone by, we've added more and more lights in here. Especially right now, it's very cold. So we've been running the diesel heater on quite high overnight, and it is really sucking the battery power on this guy. We also use this a lot for charging all of our devices. It's got my phone's charging right now. We charge all the batteries for all the tools on here. So we usually have to charge up at least once, but we have managed a weekend without the generator.
That was in the summer, right?
That was in the summer. We've just been, it's a bit harder in the winter. The thing with this unit too is it's very mobile. So if we want to take this, and we have done before now, to say the wood shed to go cut wood, we've been able to do that. So you can carry it out.
We also took it camping as well.
And we take this guy camping with us. It's brilliant for that kind of thing. We just need a bit more juice here. And also, if we're looking at maybe putting in a fridge here at some point, I don't know where we're going to fit a fridge, to be honest. We decided to go with this guy because this is the AC200L. And the reason we picked this 200L over, there was another one we did see, our good friend Thompson from Thompson's Cabin Adventures, had the AC400. No, not the AC400, 400 Elite or something. Also, this is expandable. The 400 was not that I looked at. We will need even more power, especially from building tools, things like that. So we wanted something that's expandable. And you're not helping, Patty. This is expandable with, I think, the 500 or the 300, which, so it all plugs in. We have all the ability to do that. We can also run it off Paddy. We can run it. Paddy has main character energy going on. A lot more plugging capability. So you've got your basic 4 sockets in this one, which is interesting because it's got these like the T
it's got the
variety.
They're the 20 amp outlets. Right?
Yeah. Which this is. Oh, actually, this does too. I never noticed. I never really looked that closely before. But it also has this guy.
If we still had the trailer, we could run the trailer up there.
I know. Isn't that scary? You have your USB. So yeah, you see you got your USB-Cs and then your USB-As, just like the other one. And then we have these ports as well. So this will be where diesel heater is going to be plugged in. I'm not quite sure what that one is. Do you know what that one is?
I don't know.
It's a 48 volt 8 amp socket that I've never come across before. DC socket. So if anyone in the comments knows what you would plug into this, please tell me, because I have no idea. Right here we have that's for the battery extension. So yeah, like I said, because we can add more batteries to this, that's where they'd go in there. The circuit protector, then we've got your inputs here. DC, so this will be the solar panels.
Yep, so that's where you would connect your solar panels, or if you wanted to connect it to your vehicle battery and charge it while you're driving, you can use that input. And the one underneath it is the AC inputs. That's where we're going to connect the generator to this.
Okay. Do we have a cable for that?
Yes.
What's that AC input? And I love the fact that they have these little windy caps. It's nice and solid. You can see there's a lot more screen, a lot more screen options and what have you. You only see your input and output. The difference with this one is you can actually see your DC input and AC input. So it splits the inputs and outputs. So a little bit more information as well. Things are about to go dark. Oh, you one step ahead, my friend. What if you could charge the little one with the big one? Now this is going to be a temporary home. I'll slide it in properly in just a minute. Let's turn on the AC. And then there was light.
That goes to the USB chargers that we have up there.
Now about the generator?
The generator feed. Okay, so that will be in the magic bag, which is at the back of the truck.
Of course it is. Yeah, we do need to plug the generator into this guy.
Okay, so what should we get the generator set up for the little guy?
Yeah.
Okay, so leave that plugged in and we'll go and get the generator going. Let's see if the generator starts this time. Last time we were here, it took a couple of attempts. And I'm not going to lie, it had me a little worried. So I was really hoping to give you an update on the Bluetti, on Big Blue, to let you know how well it handled the diesel heater. Unfortunately, at 10:52 last night, the diesel heater died. It got very chilly. Now we did have the wood stove going, but by 5 a.m. we were down to 4 degrees in the cabin. Now it's -10 outside, so that's not too bad. Now the problem with the diesel heater is that it's not actually pulling fuel. When I took a look at the fuel pump last night, the fuel line was actually empty, and there's a small pool of diesel underneath, and so it was leaking from the fuel filter. So I hastily removed the fuel filter and found out it actually broken. Plastic was brittle and it snapped. So it was leaking fuel and a lot of air was getting into the line. So I removed the fuel filter and just straight lined it through, and that still did not help. We still could not get the fuel pump to fire. So best case, it's just really cold and it needs to be warmed up. So I actually have a little heater in there right now just to see if we can fix that. Otherwise, I'm going to have to replace the fuel pump, maybe the glow plug as well. Well, I do have a replacement glow plug because I was going to service it last year and I didn't because it was working. So I didn't want to touch it. But the next trip, we're going to be stripping that down and replacing the fuel pump. The wood stove was doing very well. It kept us going throughout the night, although it did die out and the cabin plunged 18 degrees down to about 4. Now, I did kind of plan for this contingency, and I had a small ceramic electric heater in the truck in my emergency box. So Mouse went out and got that out and pulled it into the cabin, plugged it in. It's a Big Blue, and it was using 1200 watts of power. And so within 3 minutes, we'd gone from 92% down to 79. So we turned that off pretty quick. We just snuggled down instead. See, I think that means there's a glow plug issue.
What? I have so many layers on right now. I can't move. I look like I put on 200 pounds.
Yeah, but the little fire's got the cabin up to 16 degrees.
My feet are cold. Even though I've got my smart wool thick hiking winter socks on.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know how much of it might be psychological at this point. Or is that the ticking?
I don't know, I can hear ticking.
I can hear ticking. I can hear ticking.
Ticking's good.
Ticking's really good.
We should go and check outside. This is exciting. I might have inadvertently fixed the diesel heater. It is. It's ticking. That is super exciting. Make sure not to squash that fuel. Uh-oh. That's not good. It just turned off.
It's just pumping cold air in here.
Huh. But if the fan's gone off completely.
It's going to be here for a while.
I wonder if it is a glow plug thing. Oh. Oh, that's not good. That's not right. What do you think? If we'll leave it, do we think it's gonna clear out?
There's heat.
Oh,
There's heat coming out. This is hot air.
that's awesome.
Well, there's a slight diesel smell.
Yeah. Well, you should come and see what's happening outside.
I don't know if I want to.
I think we have some unburnt fuel in there.
Oh my god! Oh, that's not good.
Now this is actually better than it was. It's almost like it's clearing itself out.
Oh, okay.
So I think what happened is there's some unburnt fuel in the device. And it was just, and it finally ignited and it was just clearing it all out. Okay. That being said, I have been wrong before.
No.
It was October the 14th.
Oh.
Oh yeah. That might need a cleaning as well. Well, yeah, but that's still kicking smoke out. That's fine. It's the mesh that we need to worry about with that. And I can actually see through the mesh over here. Yeah, I'm okay with that one. See, this smells better now.
Yeah, that actually is. I'm like, let's just leave it on one.
Well, no, let's leave it on high on 6 right now to burn everything out.
Yeah. What I mean is for the rest of the day.
Yeah, okay. Don't touch it. It's working.
Can I take credit for the idea of putting the Mr. Buddy heater in there? Because that was my suggestion.
Okay. Yeah, you can have that one. I mean, it was a bit risky. Naked flame next to the flammable liquids, but it's quite good.
You did it anyway. When I suggested it, you could have said, "Oh, I don't think that's safe."
All right, that is much better. Look at that. Still a little bit coming out, but I think we should still service the diesel heater next time. We'll strip it down, change all the gaskets and the whatnot. Glow plugs. Just not going to touch that now. So what do you want to do today, Brian?
Same thing we do every day. Chop down trees.
Gee, Brian. All right, we're going to leave that running, and tomorrow I will give you an update on how well the Bluetti works with the diesel heater
It's pulling 25, 26 watts right now.
Pulling 25, 26. That's about right. That's what it was pulling before. That mouse. Me and the peeps, have decided we're going to call that one Big Blue. That's the ceramic heater I was telling you about that we got out the truck. It's, how much was it using now? So it was using like 1200 watts.
Up to 1200 watts at one point, yeah. I turned it down to half and half, so on level 1, half heat. That was still drawing 800 watts. Nope, because we were going to have about an hour's worth of power from a huge unit like that.
So Mouse and I are taking a bit of a break from the cabin, and we're heading out to go and see our friend Thompson, who is now back from his trip, his cross-Canada trip, and we figured we'd stop in and have a bit of a barbecue maybe, and check out the latest changes at his tiny cabin so that we can get some inspiration.
Those two.
Okay. Hey, Patty. Have you been making new friends? Oh, who are your new friends? Oh. Hi, Molly.
They're not shy of the camera, are they?
No. Yeah. Look at that.
This is Moses.
Look at the size. That is the moose, literally. You're excited now. So why did we go to Thompson's? Well, I'm not saying the moose was the deciding factor, but
Kind of helped, eh?
it's a mouse.
The world doesn't need to see me eating.
No, but the world needs to know what you think of moose. Does it get a mouse approval? Mm-hmm. 5-star mouse approval. Mm-hmm. We just got back from Thompson's after an amazing barbecue campfire, and the diesel heater just quit working again. So it's going to be a very cold night. Mouse is stoking up the fire. We've got the buddy heater on, so we've got our backup and backup heat sources going, and we've got extra blankets on the bed. And I guess we'll see you tomorrow. That was a long night. Mouse very bravely kept getting up every few hours until about 4 a.m. to refeed and restoke the fire. And then I took over about 4 or 5 a.m. and kept it going for the rest of the morning. It's now about 9 a.m. It's snowing again. It's beautiful, but it's chilly. It's -6 right now. So, Mouse, how much wood did we go through last night?
Okay, I filled this up full last night. It was to here. It was a little overhanging and like this high. Wow. So we've used quite a lot.
Yeah.
And I was getting up throughout the night to feed it.
Yeah.